Welcome back to the Curry Gumbo's podcast review of P-Valley Season 2. Let's get into this next episode. Ashley must have written this episode because all of your predictions came true. Okay, I was right with Roulette because I knew that was going to come back. I knew her little extra income was going to come back and bite her. They was going to find out.
How gorgeous is Brazil?
I think she's a real dancer. Some of the cast are real dancers. Mm-hmm. I think are all the dancers. I don't know if I don't think so. No.
I mean, you got to be at this point. What these girls be doing, you got to have some type of training.
Well, I know Mercedes has a stunt double.
But she also be on that pole.
No,
too.
She does. I'm saying she dances, but she does have a double for like the trickety tricks. But I was saying, I'm not sure if Brazil is an actual dancer or not.
I don't know.
But anyway, she told on Roulette, she told everybody the man who was looking for the girl with the dick sucking lips was looking for Roulette because you're the only one who fits that description. And of course, Roulette became super defensive, basically told on herself, got in the fight. Big L put her to the back room. She asks, "Oh, what you gonna do? You gonna fire me?" And he's like, "Fire you for what? What am I firing you for, Roulette?" And then she's like, "For fighting." He's like, "Oh, just for fighting? I'm gonna fire you for fighting?"
Right. I said, come on with the foolishness. It's too late to be acting coy up in here. And first of all, Brazil, how you gonna let her punch you? First of all, she done got up close to you. You know this girl is ready to hit you. How you just gonna let her hit your ass? She's straight. She beat your ass. Why did you allow that to happen? Go ahead.
I was saying you were right because Roulette turned to Big L and was like, "What you be doing after work outside the paint?"
With Eminem. When she said Eminem, I about died.
I guess they keeping each other secret. Well, it's not really a secret if everybody know and all the girls know.
Well, why didn't Uncle Clifford do anything? Does he not believe her? Does he not believe Brazil? Or is his mind just on little murder? He ain't got time to deal with that right now.
Well, I think when it first came out, it kind of came out as, it's an accusation. If he wants to further investigate, that's on him to do that. Or I guess he assumed Big L was going to further investigate. But we see that they have an understanding.
Why are you trusting Big L at this point? Why are you trusting Big L? Because I'm like, why doesn't Uncle Clifford want to investigate this, especially since Roulette has been a bit of a problem? I bet if he asked Mercedes, how does she feel about Roulette? Mercedes don't like Roulette.
I mean, he might later. Who knows?
Yeah, because she's taken off her mask. She's been breaking rules in front of him. Right. And so I would think like, if
he could just be tallying up. He could just be like, creating a case and just say, "Listen, Roulette, you did this A, B, C, and D. Yeah, like I gave you so many chances."
And I think especially in this episode, he has so much to juggle. He's still dealing with Lil Murda. And now he's dealing with
the club got shut down again.
And the club got shut down because Toy, who's been getting on my nerves since season 1. Of course her name is Toy. Girl, we are grown. I'm so tired of her and her fucking allergies. If you know you have allergies, why are we not covering our mouth? Why are we not doing that?
Because this is one of my pet peeves. Is when people just say they have allergies. Allergies to what? I'm gonna need you to be specific. Is it animal dander? Like by this time you should know I'm allergic to these things. You should need to have your Sudafed, your Benadryl.
Yeah, like
Whatever you
where's your
need.
medicine? Go get your non-drowsy fucking Benadryl so you can get this shit in order. I'm tired of you, little girl.
Cause I'll be pissed too if you sneeze in my face. I wasn't mad at the health inspector, cause oh,
I mean, she was getting on my nerves. It's like you are not concerned about the health and safety of this community. You just pissed.
and it's COVID. You better definitely get
So
that
why
together.
why you at the strip club and it's COVID, letting these people take your damn masks off? You got like 5 masks on, and they taking them all off.
So the health inspector.
Yeah. I mean, and we're also suspending logic here because if you're not on duty, then I don't see how you would have the right to do any of this. But okay.
Well, well, I don't know if that type of job entails if you see something, you have to say something. You can't, like, say if you're out, say if it was a restaurant and she saw a bunch of violations, you can't just say, "Oh, well, I'm off the clock, so I'll
I
deal
think
with
you
this
can
in the
definitely
morning."
say something, but I don't think you have the right to shut shit down. Like,
Okay.
everybody get up out of here. Like, I guess that's what I was saying. Like, what gives her the right to do this? Why all of a sudden is she a healthcare inspector?
I was saying because we
Like,
didn't know that last season when she was
yeah.
just spending her ex-husband's money.
But anyway, child, she a healthcare inspector and she pissed because somebody sneezed in her mouth. I'd be pissed too.
Yeah, I wasn't mad at that part. You were right about Mercedes and Farrah, Coach's wife.
Oh yeah, I'm like, oh, they gonna fuck. They gonna fuck. Now I did not know that she was playing a little sneaky, tricky telephone games, pretending to be Coach, getting her to come down to the motherfucking condo. And here's another prediction. I think that them pictures that she took gonna come up
Ooh.
later. This feels more than just sexual to me, especially for the wife.
It's
I
almost like
think
the
the
wife didn't
wife,
have any friends.
if she has friends, she has no friends like Mercedes. Because there are people like that, like, oh my God, I've never met a woman like Mercedes. I want her in my life. Now, I don't know if she wants to be with Mercedes or if she wants to be Mercedes or both. But
I think
there's,
she admires her Mercedes confidence and I guess her individuality. When Mercedes mentioned that she had a daughter, she was like, "Oh, so you're like a super mom." Like I think she views Mercedes as this powerful woman who's just confident and sexy and can get things done on her own. And so I think Farrah is like, "Wow, this is an amazing woman.
yeah,
No wonder my husband likes you."
yeah,
That's what it is. I see why my husband is intrigued with you.
yeah.
I'm intrigued
And
too.
it made me a little uncomfortable when Mercedes woke up alone. Because I'm like, this is more than just a sexual thing. Then why are you not spending the night with me in a proper way? Like
I
what's
think that would be
happening
too
here?
much. That's too much. That would be too much.
It's already too much. You done lied to me, telling me to come here under false pretenses, doing all this flirting, taking my picture. We didn't already crossed that threshold. Like, why are you? I don't know. It just felt like this doesn't feel like a wham bam thank you Mercedes. It doesn't
Oh,
feel
they're
like
gonna do
that.
it again. She's
Oh,
doing
they're
it
gonna do
again.
it again. I wonder if Coach knows this, if Coach is gonna get jealous. I wonder what is going to happen.
I don't know, but Farrah and Mercedes is a possible love connection.
Mm-hmm.
Are we going to go through all these love connections?
Mm-hmm.
Big Teak and Lil Murder. I did not see this one coming.
I don't know how you didn't. I didn't know how you didn't.
I was surprised when Murder and Big Teak, when they was like on the bed and they kind of had like an emotional moment, and Lil Murder gave him a hug and then a kiss on the forehead. I was like, oh, that's sweet. They're like really best friends. Then he kept kissing him. I was like, whoa. Whoa.
I knew. First of all, can we talk about Big Teak
Okay.
and what's happening? So there has been a slaying of the police have murdered someone.
A black man.
And the show, yeah, the show I think is really mirroring what is happening, what has been happening.
2020.
And I think we see them do that. Yeah, I think we see them do that from the viral social media stuff with I'm where the money resides to if you can't go to the Pynk, where the hell can you go? Like literally taking things from social media and putting them in the show.
Well,
So
just real
we're
life.
also doing that.
I'm saying PPP loans.
Yeah, like we're doing that with the real stuff too. Not to say that those social media memes are not real, but we're doing this with like the killings of black and brown bodies. So in the middle of this pandemic, we're dealing with the police have the time to fucking kill somebody, and Big Teak is very upset. And I think you see in that little world that they have because now Gidget has joined them. So it's Big Teak, Lil Murder's manager, Keyshawn's manager, Gidget. And so just like when anything happens, you have some people like, well, dang, what did he do? What happened? What the police probably told him to do. It's like, why do people like that still exist? Why do people like Keyshawn's manager still exist, but they are there? And so Big Teak gets upset with him. How do you like the way that they're handling his character? Because he feels his eyes get wide as saucers and he
Like
just
he's very
looks
combative.
unstable. He looks unstable. And so I'm like, this is a man who's just gotten out of prison. So I'm sure that there's some PTSD there. And you are dealing with the police in your daily livelihood, you know what I mean? Like while you're in prison. So you just have, I'm sure that he has a different outlook on this thing. So he just came from a place where officials kind of have control over his life in a certain way. So I'm not surprised that he's the one who's kind of he's taking this personally, as we all
Mm-hmm.
do, but he's taking like a big hit to like it is affecting him. But he also seems like he has some other stuff going on. Like he's just angry.
Obviously. Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, and I mean, I hate to even say that because it's like, hell, I'm angry too. But he is like, it's a fuse. It's like, this man is going to go off when I don't want to be around it. But but yeah, so we see these like mini little outbursts like turn on the radio. All right, is it right? I want to hear the story. What's going on? Wait, turn off my TV. It's like, man, you don't calm your ass down. So I saw it when he went in there and was taking a piss and Lil Murda was in the bathroom while he did that. I was like, oh well, here we go. It's about to start now because
They too
Lil
comfortable.
Murda got to look at that. Lil Murda got to look at that that thing, and I was like, oh, we doing this? We doing this now? Okay. So he didn't have to sit him on the bed and talk to. I said, oh no. When I saw him use the bathroom,
That is very
and
intimate.
yeah, because I'm like, first of all, do you not have your own room? Are y'all sharing? Have y'all always been sharing rooms? The manager seemed like he got his own room. Why you and Teak sharing a room? So, or are y'all? You just came in his room. That's why it didn't make sense. I'm like, you went out of your way to be in his presence and to pull out your penis. What do you think Teak needed in that moment? Because I was thinking, are we gonna fuck him to calm down? Like, is that why we fucking him?
He
What's
needs
happening here?
Big Teak is in love with Lil Murder. He needs love. He needs gentleness. He
Mm.
needs to be cared for. That's what he needs. And Lil Murder was his boo. And he is jealous because when he saw that postcard and he said, "Who is Clifford? You ain't never wrote me no postcard. I've been in jail all this time. I never got no postcard from you, but you sending Clifford the postcard. Who Clifford?"
Yeah,
So,
he's in love with Lil Murda.
who Lil Murda gonna choose? He gonna choose Big T or Uncle Clifford?
Oh, Big T gotta go. He choosing Uncle Clifford.
You
He
think
choosing my
so?
girl. But also, where you got that lube from? Did you just always have it? Because if you always had it, then you was always planning on fucking.
Probably because we don't know their relationship.
Who were you always planning on fucking Teak?
Probably because they seem that didn't seem like the first time. I didn't seem like that was their first time doing it. It seemed like
Oh
they
hell no, that wasn't their
they done
first
did
time doing
that
it.
plenty of times before. So I'm assuming
Before
he
or
was
after
ready.
jail?
Probably, but before, during, after, who knows? They just got back into their old routine. That's an old routine. That's what that is.
Yeah. I'm wondering why Teak is staying though.
Where he gonna go?
Exactly.
He just got out of jail. They picked him up from the jail. Where he going?
He can go to the halfway house.
Don't nobody want to do that.
Well, you won't be here with Lil Murda while he cheating on you with Uncle Clifford. Cause you're not doing anything here. You're not fucking security. You make things worse everywhere we go. You have gotten into a fight every stop. At the first stop, you getting into a fight with the dude from the old entourage. Then you about to fight Gidget. Then you about to fight Keyshawn manager. My nigga, go
He
calm
just
your
has.
ass down somewhere.
He needs a retreat. He needs to. I don't know.
Whatever he wants, he's not gonna get it while on the road with Uncle Clifford. I'm here to let you know that. I think we all know that.
He needs to he never decompressed from jail.
Right.
Like they literally picked him up and took him on the road.
So they need to get his ass off the road, make a stop at the nearest halfway home, and let him figure it the fuck out. Ain't nobody got time for this bullshit.
Well, Lil Murda's his man, so he do got
You
time
know
for it.
what? You right.
I want to point out when Keyshawn was looking at her lashes at the beauty supply store in the poster.
Mm-hmm.
She pointed out the poster is lighter than her complexion.
Come on with it. Come on with it. I'm so happy she did that. Because it was. It was a lot lighter. And I think that I like that the show is constantly interrogating that. So when you last season, I feel like it was done with with Haley just being the newcomer.
Oh yeah,
but
Mercedes being on her.
Yeah, becoming the it girl so fast. And so it's like you have to sit with the fact that light skin privilege is a part of your rise. Like you just have to know that. Also, so now when we have Keyshawn, yes, she's beautiful. She got the deal because she's beautiful, but even still, they want to lighten her skin to make her more appealing to some. So, and I like the fact that she caught on to that.
Yeah, I thought that was very powerful. Brittany hurt my heart. I was rooting for Brittany. Brittany, I was rooting for you.
Oh, girl.
I was rooting for her. And you said it. You said the show's gonna have to show you why Brittany ain't shit.
But she is shit. This happened after you have been cheating on her this whole time.
True.
You have been cheating on her this whole time. And what I didn't like, and this still shows you how much of a fuck nigga he is, he's gonna make this separation about her cheating when you know that you have been cheating on her this whole time and you have been withholding affection from this girl this entire time, season 1 and season 2. What was she supposed to do? She gave you every opportunity to come home. You didn't want to because you was too much of a punk to say, hey, I don't want to be in this marriage, or hey, I want to be in Chuckalisa. Hell yeah, she don't believe that you are going to win the election. I want you to win the election. I think you have a good chance simply because of who you're related to. But why the fuck would she believe that when you haven't shown her this side of you before? I was disappointed in the way she handled it. I would be like, yeah, nigga, what the fuck you expect? Cause I know you down there fucking that Haley phone name girl. You down there fucking phone name. So go back to it. When he took his sorry sucker ass to that motherfucking Pynk, and Uncle Clifford talking about, you look like a man who wife just cheated on you. I am. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. No one gives a fuck. No one cares. Literally no one cares. I don't. Do you?
No. Especially when he forgot to put her almond milk in her fridge in the basement after she done worked her shift at the hospital.
You is such a sucker ass nigga. I'm paying the bills up in here.
Oh, we find out it's her house.
Oh yeah, I know. We didn't find that out, baby. I already knew that. I could deduce that based on the fact that you sitting here playing video games while I'm at home.
No, I'm saying
while I'm at work.
I'm saying the purchase was.
I already knew.
Her.
I already knew that. I'm here to let you know that I already knew that. I'm more than sure. And the thing is, she was so selfless that she said, I'm going to take the basement. When really she could have been like, hey, can you go to the basement, because I'm gonna be at work all day. I just want to be comfortable up in the house. Don't you think
Yeah.
she could have took the basement, or he could have took the basement? But no, she said, I'm gonna be at work working these 12, 14, 16-hour ass shifts. I work my shifts so long, my shifts could go to school. They so grown. My shifts is big enough to go to school. But I'm going to come home and go into the basement of the house that I fucking built. And you can't even give me my motherfucking almond milk, and you can't wait. And before this, you up here having phone sex with bitches.
Mm-hmm.
You up here taking pictures of bitches.
Mad.
Up here
about to when Brittany came to visit him.
When I came to visit you, because you've been trying to fuck on this bitch. You've been taking this bitch out on fucking dates, developing a romantic connection with this bitch. I don't give a fuck if she's sucking some other nigga dick. Bitch, you been cheating on this girl. I can't. When I tell you I hate Andre, I really can't stand that nigga. Because and all it's gonna do is create. It's gonna put Brittany in this villain role when she don't deserve that.
Now he has an excuse when, I mean, before, like, we could tell, like, he didn't need an excuse to have to leave Brittany, because we said that last episode. Because I said Andre just doesn't, if you don't want to be married, just don't be married. Don't make up an excuse and be like, oh, okay, she cheated on me, now I can divorce her. It's like, you weren't there.
No. Mentally, and you didn't want to be there. You didn't want to be there.
So don't use this as, oh, she cheated on me, so I guess it's over now. Like, your relationship with her been over. It's been over.
Trash.
This wasn't, the cheating didn't end it. Well, I'm saying Brittany did not end your relationship. The relationship was ended last season.
Girl, season 1.
Yeah.
Episode 1. Hell.
So he
never entered the space with the presence of a married man. It was like he was just on the phone. It's like, all right, babe. I'm like, wait, what, babe? What? You married? He never had the presence of a man who had a partner that he cared about.
True.
And my thing is, like, if you don't want to be married, that's fine. If you're making mistakes, that's fine. I don't even have a problem with him cheating on his wife. It's not that. Like, that happens every day. But quit turning her into the problem.
Yeah.
Stop. Like, that's the thing. That's what he's not a man to me. I lost all respect for him.
So we got Andre and Pastor Patrice running for mayor of Checkalisa. Who you think gonna win? Oh, and Corbin's brother. So Pastor Patrice gonna win.
The most evil win. The person who's the most evil
Corbin's,
win. So
Corbin's brother. You think she's more evil than Corbin's brother?
I do.
That white man? Okay. I do. Haley needs proper luggage.
Now you done bought the Pynk and you still got your shit in a damn hobo satchel. I'm like, baby.
She had put out them trash bags. I'm like, girl, you can't buy no luggage.
She spent all her money on the Pynk.
Oh my goodness. So we find out Haley's plan.
Hmm. She a trash ass bitch. That's why her and that nigga is perfect for each other.
Haley plan was to always buy the paint so she can sell it. She just
Trash.
trying to get her big payout. She don't care about them girls. She don't care about
No,
jobs. She don't care about what's gonna happen with them.
not at all. She don't. She never did. She trash.
Speaking of Andre being trash, when everyone was getting up on Haley, when they found out that she wanted to sell the paint the whole time, why Andre leave her? You notice that? Because he was next to her, and
Wait,
then
didn't
when
she say, "Let me handle this"?
oh, she did.
She did, and but still, like it would.
He just
I
it's like he
I
just
can
kind
see
of
it being
stepped
like,
back,
let me stay. This is like it's about to get
or
ugly.
at
Like
least
let
stand
me
by her
just
side or
right.
something. It's like you ain't got to. I don't expect Andre to like fight Mercedes, no,
Yeah,
but at least he could have just like stood by her side. But Andre just seemed like he just creeped away
right.
while
But
everybody
there
was.
have been times where I'm like, my mother is about to curse me out. Sir, can you go? You go ahead and go and let me handle this because I'm about to get cursed out and I'm about to take a L on this and I don't want you to see me take this L. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
could it have been that? But he's still trash. I don't like him. Fuck that nigga.
Um, Death. We mentioned police. Um, the police killing. But it seemed like death was reoccurring all throughout this episode. We're still getting Montavius's ghost.
Yeah.
Diamond is still shook.
Oh, Diamond
Um,
is scared.
well, it's very traumatic. I think one thing I do like about this because what happened in season 1 on Murder Night was very traumatic. A man
Yeah.
died, and you can't
Hmm.
just kill somebody or have a man die like literally in front of you
Yeah.
and that not affect you. Like you're going. So I like that they're showing the aftermath of this traumatic experience.
Hmm.
Mercedes was literally holding the trauma in her shoulder.
Yeah.
Diamond is still traumatized.
Yeah.
Haley's not, which I don't know. Says more about her character.
I think the only thing that has remained consistent for her is her attraction to Andre. But I think that she said that a woman once told, and she didn't say mothers, like the woman who took her in said, "Don't put your clothes up, don't hang them up because you have to keep moving." And I think that that's her ethic as it relates to everything. I can't get attached to things. I can't get attached to being worried about Montavious. The same, I think if she's worried
Because then
about it, she's
her
worried about getting
daughter
caught.
died. Her daughter literally died, and
No more grieving about that. No more. We're done.
we gonna get something gonna come out with Haley because we don't
Oh
know where
yeah.
she's from.
You said
And
she
with
from somewhere in Mexico,
I said she's from
didn't I?
Mexico. Yeah, she
Yeah,
blew
that's where
in
she from.
with the hurricane. The hurricane blew her to Texas.
Yep.
Um, Roulette's brother died in police custody, so Roulette's dealing with her own trauma relating to her brother's passing.
That still didn't I still don't know why she's um doing sex work though. What does that have to do with sex work?
Could be a trauma response. I mean, I don't know. I'm
Could
not
be.
saying it has to
I guess
be equivalent, but maybe it could be. I don't know. She has a lot of maybe she has other traumas that might come out later.
and I don't mean to like I'm not knocking we are not knocking sex work. Like that's not what we're doing at all. I don't get it. I don't get why we need to know that about Roulette. I don't get
About her brother.
about her brother. It seemed like the show, because Whisper is the one who's on a lot of the promo material. So I just thought that we were gonna learn a lot about her. But that makes me wonder, like, why is Whisper on a lot of the promo material and not Roulette? Like that, if I were to offer a critique of the show, it, like, what's that about? Because it seems like when we first got here, it seemed like Roulette was just going to go like toe to toe with Mercedes. And Whisper is the one with these mystical, magical powers. She seems to know what's going on with Montavious. She, like, but we don't really, maybe her backstory is coming.
I think so.
I
I
don't
think
know. Like it just feels kind of like, what? Like I'm a little dizzy here with juggling who I'm supposed to care about. It felt
and
like
then
we
we
got
got Big Bone. And then we got Big Bone and Diamond forming this love connection. So it's like, are they gonna be what happened to Mercedes? I mean, not Mercedes, Keyshawn. Diamond,
I
we thought,
know. I've been waiting on Keyshawn and Diamond to get together since season 1, episode 1. I
and
deserve
now
this.
and now Big Bone come in the picture, and it's like he's smitten over Big Bone. Like, no, Diamond, you not over Keyshawn. Okay, I don't care about her interaction at the dollar store. You gonna forgive Keyshawn, but Keyshawn's still with her baby daddy, so that's gonna be difficult. Maybe Diamond feels like Keyshawn is just impossible because of her man and her kids. So maybe he's just like, Big Bones, where is that?
Yeah. I mean, you pulled the gun out on me. Your partner called me a nigger. You
He's
acting
probably
like he
done.
didn't say that. Yeah.
So
You're
he's
not
done with
taking it
Keyshawn.
as seriously as you should. I don't think they're done. I don't think that they're done, but I can see this being like, honey, I'm not in a rush to see about you at all. Hey y'all, hope you enjoyed the show. Hit us up on Instagram at Curry Gumbo. Hope to see you next week. Bye.